Hello viewers, it's nice to know you are there once again. My name is Monday Stevens, your regular host on this sports segment in Our Root TV. Today, we're going to go direct because we promise you that we're going to be going to the grassroots to get those people that actually are making the football what it ought to be. Because there is no success without going to the roots. Every house is standing because the foundation is very strong. The foundation of football is from the grassroots. Anybody who is not accepting that is living in illusion, because the players that the big teams are using today, they came from the grassroots. Yes, and that is why we from Our Root TV, we are focusing on those people that are making things happen. Of course, most times the people you see on TV are the stars. Have you asked yourself about the directors and the editors and all the people that put the movies together? All right, that is how it is in most, if not on all segments. There are people who are actually working around the club, and as seriously I must say, to make sure that football, is what you are seeing today, by developing the grassroots, bringing them and catching them young. Today, of course, I'm not alone in this studio. We have one of such people, Coach Matami Maruf, aka Coach Alan Murphy. I have to look into my book because I don't want to make mistakes, He's here with me. Coach, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, he's the coach of Badagry Soccer Warriors. I can assure you that these people has gone far. They have been going outside to host, to honor competitions. He's not just what you call grass soccer pitch. He's also a coach for the sand beach soccer. Of course, sand beach soccer has taken a center stage in the world event now, and we'll be talking about that this morning. Coach, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, here is Musa Chiroma. Musa is a regular face here. Of course, he's a grassroots sports developer. We're going to be doing this together this morning once again. Musa.
Coach, it's nice to be on the show once again.
Thank you. All right. Okay. We're gonna go direct. Coach Murphy.
Yeah.
Please tell us about your club.
Really, I am Matami Maruf by name, so say by the presenter, all known as Coach Alan Murphy. Yes, and the proprietor and the head coach of Badagry Soccer Warriors, which has been existing as far back as 1994. Then it was known as Soccer Warrior Academy. Why then? When we were young then, our parents at those days, they don't allow children to play football. It doesn't have money. Sustain injury, they care for that. So by then, their mentality then doesn't tell them it's going to be an economic stuff. So they see it as an area of giving problems to them. So when you go to how you play football, they come back, they beat you. So, but then, I put on my best and I keep doing that. But after then, when I finished my secondary school in Badagry 1985, for the passion I have for the game, so I was trying to, putting things in order. So I was then at Lagos, Agege. I played very well as a good footballer. So in 1988, I was opportuned to play so that's where I can tell people I have the opportunity
to play the professional
football.
The host of authority.
Yes. So after sustaining an injury So I left the club back to a job very close to Badagry. So then I met some of my old friends who were then playing together when we were in secondary school. So then we start having a club within ourselves, bringing up young guys. But for the fact that I'm from Badagry, so I now came back to Badagry in 1990. So I was trying to put things in order, but then I could not meet up. So I left the job. But getting to 1994, yes, my own blood brother happens to be one of the school team at Saudi Grammar School. That is the school that I finished. So I now seized that opportunity that I want to help this school. Because I finished that school, let me go there. My brother is playing the game, I have played for the school. Let me go and give them what I think I know best. So I go there and I start working for the school as a school football coach. Then we lifted the principal cup. We represented Badagry at the district level. We got to the finals, but we lost the final. But the two finalists, the first and the second, we go to the state level to represent the division. So it was in the quarter final that we were knocked out. So this prompted me that definitely I can do this. Let me just give the best to the young ones. Once I don't have the opportunity of doing it anymore, then I push on the passion and make it that way, that I form the club. So that's why we named it Soccer Warrior Academy. Then, because they were young, so we are pushing, patching till 1997. So we go to competition, I can see them, I put them in shape, they're getting better. Okay, let me put you, let people see you then. Like that's, putting them to competitions and go and seeing them. So after then, I could discover they are doing well. So what we shall do is, let us now see, are we still remaining the Soccer Warrior Academy? Are we still academy? Or we have been competing with, big people? So we now said, let's change. We now make it Soccer Warrior Football Club.
So that's how the name came about. That's how you transform into a football club.
That's it.
Good. That makes it more of a grassroots.
Yeah.
You must have a lot of experiences. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be benefiting from you.
Really?
I'll come back to you, Coach.
Thank you.
Now, Musa, from what Coach Murphy has said, I can see, people like you who develop football from the grassroots. I think I see passion in him. Don't you think passion is actually what drives people to develop grassroots? Because they're not talking about money now.
Yes, Coach. It was part of the core areas we discussed last time. And Coach has said it. He started giving us a brief background how we started. It wasn't easy.
Yes.
Passion, there need to be incentives. The passion is there, the commitment might be there, but you still need support. No matter how you look at it. There are incentives, you need people to encourage you. You need someone to give you a nudge, a push. If you are drifting, you'll do so. And that was where he got a purpose. Going back to Asarudin, to pick a purpose, to guide people. From there, the motivation to do better. They won the principal cup, they moved to, they represented the district at the state level. That's the purpose. And those boys, if not for the intervention, they would have probably represented their families. Representing them.
Exactly.
So, look at it. Passion.
Yes. Viewers, I think we need men who understand this matter. Of course, you can't go into a thing or into any venture without getting a very good understanding. I think that's where we are, drawing wealth of experience from people like Coach Murphy here. From football academy to a football club. Now there are rudiments and there are things that he has weathered through, and those are the things that are going to be served as lessons, subjects for people who are going to venture into grassroots sports development, mostly as regards to football. Excuse me. Football has gained, international acceptance. There is nowhere you go today. Football is almost become like a religion. There's nowhere you go today in the world that you don't know about the soccer, football. And so for you to come into the grassroots level, you need people who has weathered the storm and come to where they are today. And that's why we are talking to people like Coach Murphy, Coach Alan Murphy. He has a lot to tell us. All I'm looking at is our time. Musa, Coach Murphy has a lot to when I'm discussing with people like you, I want you to do more of the talking. You know why? Because somebody out there is going to be jotting down something. Really? Yes, because from all that you've gone through, the few times I've listened to you now, I've picked a lot. One, you played, you saw your limitation in the place of encouragement, you came back, became an encouragement to people, and now you are taking them from the grassroots, bringing them to limelight. It can only be passion that can
do that.
Yes, because you are not looking at the money now.
No.
You see, please, the next question I want us to focus more on, you've highlighted them from the explanations, but I know there are challenges. I want to go straight to the point. What were the challenges? How did you weather them?
Well, really, thank you very much for that. In terms of the challenges, in fact, if I want to start saying that now, we can be saying it for the next 10 years. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. When you're talking about grassroots, one, by the time you get them ready, the boys themselves, in terms of their kids, a young child that the parents don't want them to play ball, you now want to encourage them, you are trying to put them in shape. The parents will not even get them their kids. Ordinarily, they don't want them to play the game. They want to put them through. So I feel that. I just tell them, you don't worry, how much do you have with you? You want to get a boot of 1,000 naira. But I don't have, how do you have 300? Don't worry, come bring it. I'll find means to supplement it so I can get the book. I want him to play the game.
These are challenges.
I see him on the street. I see the way he's doing it. I mean, he can do better. Oh, he doesn't have the facility to do it. Don't worry, I'll do this for you.
That's grassroots for you.
That is it. In terms of that, it is so many. Let's leave that. Now let's come to the game itself. Then coming to the training ground. You see some children will come while the game is on. Suddenly you will just feel somehow. Now go to him. What's the problem? You may not like to talk, but because of the passion, the fatherly vision I have for them, I pamper him. What is it? Tell me, if you get to him now, his mother may be talking because he was hockey. But he's part of my boys. There. Says also, don't worry, we go home together. I go to their parents, I talk to them. I don't know how to go. Take it easy. You enjoy this way in the next.
This is deep. You understand?
Like I said, just as if I say I want to keep talking, 10 years I'll keep saying things. Here, but I know men, like today, I'm enjoying their parents. Even though they are not paying me anything, but whenever they see me, the regard is there. Because then when I go to them, I talk to them, some people say, coach, it is not because I wouldn't have as a moment place that they play. Today we are friends. But I pray things will go better than this.
Amen. Alright. Musa.
Coach.
There are some things he mentioned now. Do you know it has to go to the level of having one-on-one relationship, knowing the person's feeling? You understand? Musa, I think the issue of grassroots has to draw more attention. We keep saying it, from this station that please, Government, you must not allow all the coaches to go through what Coach Murphy has gone through. There should be some presence, at least even if it's the local government authorities, which are the grassroots arm of the government. Musa, what do you think?
Yeah, Coach, that's what I was saying every time. No matter which aspect you take it from, there has to be support.
Yes.
On whatever level.
Yes.
To make it easier. Like Coach said, he said something, people are now enlightened. Remember then, we come back from school as children, the next thing we want to do is play football.
Exactly.
In the compound.
Exactly.
On the street.
Exactly.
Part of
that's the grassroots.
Have you done your assignment? Have you done this problem? You're always scouting with your parent, you run. So I think sometimes last week I was with my dad. We were listening to radio. And they said Liverpool signed Van Dijk for 75 million. I said, so why people don't play it anymore?
You don't allow your children to play football.
So these people, they have all they need. Once they exhibit, this ability,
yes,
they have the support.
Exactly.
And until the mindset, we are getting there, but until the mindset is brought here, see, not all of them are learning. Some of them through football academy.
Yes. Exactly.
From the people.
Of course. Of course.
So, the psychology has to change that you have to earn a degree, 2 degrees before you can become somebody.
I think this is exactly what happened. This is this is exactly why it looks as if Africa, we don't really go too far when it comes to international sports and competitions. The reason is this. Now, the West, they tend to catch them like you are doing. Yeah. The only difference between the West and us here is they will spot persons like you and encourage them. There will be a connection. As you harness them, you shift them to them. You understand? Instead of allow them to, after harnessing them, that's why it ends.
That's it.
But you see, the West, the Western world, why they are where they are today is because they catch them very young, they nurture them, and then give them a larger platform. That's why we see clubs like Liverpool today and all of that, Man U. Of course, this came from somewhere. Now African players, once they come to limelight, they only reign for 1 or 2 years because they're already old. Yes. Somebody must say it. Most times you are old when you get there. When they begin to feed you with sugar, thinking because you are short, you are a small boy. Before you know, you became robust and you can't play again. Of course, it's not just your fault, it's the system, and that's why we're addressing it. If you get them young, when they were probably in their primary, maybe 6 years, 7 years, before they're 13, 14, they already mature to play many leagues. You understand? And then they have a long lifespan to trade to plug their trade, And this is the thing we will keep hammering on this station. We must develop our grassroots. We must not be looking for finished product, because when we neglect them, we suffer what we've been suffering. We have good materials only when they are old. How long are we going to continue like that? Please, the government, I know you are listening. It is time to encourage the coaching office. It is time to encourage those who have spent their resources, their time, their energy to delve into the grassroots, to develop football to where it's been today. Now, please, Coach, I have one more question for you. Of course, and that is, what is your vision for the club?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Like I have been earlier saying, the vision for the club is more than what people are seeing. Because if single-handedly I can be doing this right from when I've been saying it up to this stage, I have put it more than the sheep. Talking of taking the boys to Benin Republic, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, now come to the northern side, to the extent we are opportuned to even extend it from this the grass soccer to sand soccer game of 18 that is being pronounced in the Western world now. To the extent I can have produced a player that have played, represented this nation, this very our nation Nigeria, at the Nations Cup, at the World Cup qualifier series and other tournaments around the nation. You know, that means I know what I'm doing. That is, I want a story whereby having a good result that may promote the club more than the level it is. But yet the answer has not been, the result has not been coming.
It's inefficient.
It's inefficient. But then I still have the hope that I want to take it to a greater high, that people will start, benefiting from that on social media.
Good.
Musa, your final word?
Yes, we've heard from, should I say, the horse's mouth, based on his experience. So I just believe, persistent trials. Success is not achieved overnight.
Of course.
It takes time. It takes time, it takes hard work. So we'll get there, coach.
By the grace of God.
Yes.
Alright, viewers, of course, as usual, the producer has already alerted me that it's time to sign off. When you have interesting topics like this, those topics and those words that take you deep to knowledge, mostly in the things you are passionate about, you don't want to stop talking. But you have to stop talking at this time because we are tagged, we are timed. And that is where we're going to draw in the curtain for today. And as usual, on behalf of my producers, my director, my editors, and my cameraman and my camera woman, alright, we're going to be signing off now. Of course, we are saying you have to stay tuned on Aru TV. There are more exciting moments that are coming in shortly after now. And don't forget, by this time next week, we'll also be live to bring you even more exciting editions of Sports in Aru TV. I am Monday Stevens. Please stay out of trouble and go to the sports stuff, whether football or the gym, to get yourself fitted. Alright, until I come your way next week, stay rooted in Aru TV. Bye bye and God bless you.